Since the first crop circle appeared on 4/8/16, we have already seen 61 crop circles popping up at different corners of the Earth. You may think that is a lot, but it is actually 20 circles less than 2015 and 40 circles less than 2014. 2016 has the fewest crop circles since 1988. Just when we became more and more interested in crop circles, their appearances have become less and less frequent. Like some critics have said, maybe I don't have better things to do. I have tried to decode most of this year's crop circles, and I even planned 3 trips to see crop circles in person. To me, crop circles are not only a mystery, it is an unsolved mystery that we should try to decode. However, trying to decode does not mean we crack the codes. In this quick 2016 crop circle review, I will show the crop circles and what I think they mean, and if something spooky has or may really happen. Let's take a quick look at 2016's crop circles. It started with a Hoven crop circle on 4/8/16, which gave us a date based on planetary alignment. Then the 5/6 alignment gave us another date. Then the Hoven 5/6 crop seemed to show the Earth's possible interaction with another object, followed by the German 5/15 one showing chaos to come. As we know by now, the chaos is worse than we expected. The Wiltshire 5/11, 5/16, and 5/28 ones seem like a suspense movie released in 3 episodes. But with the final 4th episode being released on June 5th in the form of some additional artwork. In my June 6th video, I thought it showed a U.S. Marshal badge and thusly interpreted that as possible attacks on the USA. It is a bit sad that some viewers think our decoding is nothing but a lucky guess. One even pointed out that if the crop circle really has messages for the United States, it should have appeared in the U.S. Please look at the outer ring on the U.S. Marshal badge, and then look at the crop circle's outer ring. Now look at the double inside circle in both the crop circle and the U.S. badge. Do you see the resemblance? Please note that we released our video on June 6th. That is before any recent U.S. attacks. On that same day, this Willowboy hedge crop circle appeared. 2 interlaced 5-point stars made this a 10-point star. Could it be Twinkle, Twinkle, Our Twin Star is Coming? Then these 2 appeared on June 6th. This one looked like a raging bull, while this one looked like some objects coming between us and Venus. The Italy June 8th one looked like a deformed flower of life. What do you think about the June 9th Russian one? Could it be Russia taking Crimea? Or something else? The German June 12th one is quite clear. It means chaos to spread to other areas. After our video published on June 16th, we witnessed the Turkey airport attack on 6/29, followed by the Nice attack on 7/20. Then the Wiley Wiltshire June 16th one was decoded on June 20th as change of direction, which materialized when the UK voted on Brexit 2 days later. I saw the NATO sign in the June 21st Hampshire one and thought more NATO attacks may happen. And sadly, that has also come true. Although I jokingly called the Jack Pen Hill June 23rd one, meaning the UK cut into 3 pieces, are chasing its former glory, I honestly think this one is more likely man-made. I can be wrong, but it is a beautiful design and possibly an interesting political statement. Then this Hampshire one on June 23rd seemed to show an eye in the center with some ripple effects, while the 6/29 Stourton Wiltshire one showed another pentagon. Is this another date indicator? But With the Pentagon, I thought it could mean military involvement in conflicts. We will soon know. The 6:30 German crop of a butterfly seemed to indicate more chaos to come. And then the Hoven July 4th circle seemed to point to August the 26th, 2016, or October the 16th, 2016. Then the July 7th Switzerland circle seemed to point to economic instability, while the July 7th Cheshire one seemed to show two groups with one target. I think it is a warning for the soon-to-happen Turkey airport attack and military coup. Don't you agree? Then on July 8th, this Stonehenge crop circle appeared. What does the 7-point star mean? What does the center pentagon and diamond mean? What does the outer block of 82 and 72 mean? Check out my other videos for more detailed decoding. Then the July 8th Stanton Bridge one seemed to show a reset button and a euro sign. But is that what it really means? The July 11th crop circle in Twyford, Hampshire seemed too simple to decode. On July 12th in Brandenburg, Germany. This is actually the third 2016 German crop circle. Please look at the one on May 15th, then on June 12th, and now this one. And then the July 15th Wiltshire apple appeared. I thought it had the angel wing on top, so it may mean we will be fine. But on July 22nd, when I saw the McDonald attack in Munich, I realized that I was wrong. Look at this, and look at the smile in the crop circle. I am pretty sure this is a warning for the coming Munich attack. Then the Hoven July 15th crop showed something coming our way, while the 716 Wiltshire one looked more like either a target or our Earth. The 716 Wiltshire one clearly showed a major conflict. Then the shocking alien face appeared on July 19th, with a planetary map with the letters Death on July 20th, followed by a flying bat and a planetary map of a possible incoming object. On July 22nd, a crop on Newton, St. Louis, and Wiltshire showed many possibilities, including gravitational change landing on the Earth, while the July 23rd Wiltshire one seemed to show many police badges and pentagons, making me wonder if it is a warning of possible martial law. A Roydon, Essex crop circle on July 24th showed Earth's possible collision with unknown objects, while another July 24th Essex one showed a broken flower of life. On the same day, July 24th, a crop circle appeared in Mannendorf, Germany, which I believe indicates not only chaos, but also a specific threat on the upcoming Olympic Games. We know now there were no big disasters in the 2016 Olympic Games. However, despite record medals winnings, it is a nightmare for some distinguished members of the U.S. swimming team, like Ryan Lochte, right? This West Kennet Wiltshire crop circle appeared on July 28th. It is an 8-point star inside an 8-point star and with a circle inside and a circle outside. The center of this crop circle is a quasi-regular with 8 sides with a circle inside. Without me explaining, I am sure you already know this means chaos after chaos. You may or may not agree with me, but take a look at it and tell me if you think this may contain a message about the hot balloon crash in Texas on July 30th, 2016. On July 30th, 2016, in Clayhere, Wiltshire, a crop circle appeared. It's a 20-point star with a big circle inside and a big circle outside. And I want to show you something very interesting. There are 20 triangles pointing to the 20 points of the star, which form 20 pentagons. Pentagons have appeared many times in 2016. A pentagon can also symbolize the USA's military involvement, but that hasn't happened either. So could it be the next pentagon alignment of October the 4th, 2016? And then this crop circle appeared in Chilcombe, Wiltshire, England on August 3rd. Have you noticed the X on all the 77 blocks? I remember inmates normally mark days passed with an X. So this crop circle has pointed to a starting date of May 17th, 2016. What's special about May 17th, 2016? Let me show you this video clip on the video I released about April 28th, 2015 crop circle. My decoding pointed to a dangerous period starting May 17th, 2016. The date when the 4 inner planets aligned for the first time since 2011. We all remember that this is when our never-ending troubles started. But I don't know anyone that can say our troubles have ended. So you add 22 more days from August 3rd, and we have August 25, 2016. Let's take a quick look at the planetary alignment on August the 25th. On that day, we also have a very unique 5-planet alignment. Look at Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Earth, and Neptune. It is on a straight line, right? But look at Saturn, Mars, Earth, Uranus. Are they also on a straight line? If you add the dwarf planet series, then you get a double 5-planet alignment. So what happened on August the 25th, 2016? One 6.2 earthquake destroyed an Italian town, and the other 6.8 caused death and destruction in Burma. This one appeared on July 25th in Cheesefoot Head, Hampshire. Does it look like a boomerang? Looking at all 6 of them together, does it look like a flying boomerang making its flight and back? Could that be the meaning? A weapon running in a circle inside a circle? The next one first appeared on July 24th in Roydon, Essex. In my video released on July 28th, 2016, I thought this was a planetary map. And I found October the 16th, 2016 to be a pretty close match. However, I then noticed the small dot in front of the sun has a circle around it. Mercury does not have a moon, so it must mean the Earth. I found a close match on April the 10th, 2019. On that day, the Earth lines up with Mercury, Venus, Neptune, with Jupiter and Saturn on one side and Mars and Neptune on the other. Lined up pretty much like the crop circle. Of course, you can be critical of the fact that the Sun is not lined up with Earth, Mercury, Venus, and Neptune, but I can assure you this is the best match I was able to find. I can almost assure you that this crop circle must have some significant messages, because after its appearance on 7/24/16, more artwork appeared on 7/27/16. Remember I said this crop circle is super huge and located right next to homes, businesses, and roads. So we can almost be assured that this is not man-made. If it is not important, why keep on adding artwork to get our attention? Look at these curved lines. I think they symbolize the orbits of planets in the map. So instead of looking for a date, we should look for a period. The period when the planets move from one position to the other. And the date must be important, or it will not be in these 3 crop circle combo. But let's look at the 8-3 Spartacles Wood one in Surrey. What does this look like to you? A broken mirror? Actually, it looks to me like a total reversal of what we know or do. The Westbury one in Wiltshire on August the 4th is another intriguing puzzle. You can see the center to be a 6-point star with a circle in the center, but outside are 5 pentagons. The pentagons were divided by 9 in the sides closest to the center, but the outside diamonds were cut short and appeared as pentagons. Remember, we had pentagon crop circles in 2016. Do you think they have special meanings? The August 8th one in Eachelhampton of Wiltshire looks like the simple circle dot combination we are used to seeing. But the graphic did not do justice to this crop circle. If you look carefully, you will find the mid-circle is made up of mini circles, like this. What does that mean? If I were to guess, the center is our sun, and the mini spirals are the coming turmoils in our solar systems. The crop circle that appeared at Ansty, Wiltshire is so unique and mysterious. There is a plant showing at the center with a pot standing on a flower of life mat. It is surrounded by 20 symbols, and there are 2 outer layers outside the symbols. The inner layer is a solid circle, while the outer layer is divided into 33 sections. Till we have more information on this crop circle, the best we can do is to give you this quick decoding. Life on Earth is like a fast-moving train. You are not in the driver's seat, and you can't get off till it reaches the destination. We have a beautiful home that has blossomed with the flower of life, but our failure to appreciate it has turned our growth to deformity. Let's hope divine intervention can shield us from more disasters. The hexagon on August 17th. It's a circle made of a hexagon and circles. There is a circle in the center of a hexagon, which is inside a big circle. There are 6 circles inside the hexagon at its 6 sides, and the other 6 circles at the 6 outside corners. What does the hexagon mean? If a hexagon means communication, then it is pretty obvious that the circles inside the hexagon are talking to the ones outside. As we can see, there are lines of communication between them, right? But what puzzles me and actually concerns me is that the outer circles are not cut by the hexagon. The outside part of the circles have clear edges, so they look more like 6 Pac-Men trying to bite into the hexagon. Assuming the circles inside the hexagon are us trying to communicate with the rest of the universe, the Pac-Man circles seem like the ETs trying to eat us alive. Let's see if we can find any more clues in the August 24th Woodway Bridge crop. Let's see if we can find any more clues in the August 24th Woodway Bridge crop. How will you describe this? The best I can do is to call it a dazed eyeball looking up. I am sure you figured that out yourself. Honestly, I had to really think on this. The first thought that came to my mind was, can this be a message of a date? So I checked on solarsystemscope.com and boom, I got the answer. You see, when you open solarsystemscope.com, you immediately see the planetary map of today. On August 31, 2016, all the planets are on one side of the sun. Now, let's move to the date of 8/24/2016. It was the date the crop circle appeared. What do you see? Not only are all the planets on only one side, Neptune, Earth, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter are clearly aligned in one line, while Uranus, Earth, Mars, and Saturn are aligned on the other. Both lines intersect at the Earth. But if the message is about a date, why should they tell us a date we already know? I mean, the crop circle appeared on August 24, 2016, and the planetary map showed that day. Well, if you look at the orbit of the planet Mercury in the crop circle, you will see 3 dots. Could this mean movement of Mercury? Maybe we should look for the next planetary alignment that fits the scenario. The next possible date is October 18, 2016. On that day, not only are Uranus, Earth, Mercury, and Jupiter aligned in a straight line, but Neptune, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter are also aligned in a straight line, while Saturn, Venus, and Earth form another straight line and intersect with the two four-planet alignments. Pretty amazing. The first one is the August 27th crop, which appeared in Beckhampton, Wiltshire. This one appeared a while ago, but because of its similarity to the infamous Nazi cross, most crop circle websites refuse to acknowledge it till now. However, many people considered it the Hindu symbol of positivity, and it also bears a close resemblance to the Buddhist swastika. Other than the four dots, it does look more like the Nazi symbol than anything else. I don't know if you remember, but in the 1997 movie Contact by Jodie Foster, this symbol was the very first message they decoded when they cracked the alien code. Do you remember? Actually, that footage was based on the fact that the first Earth TV broadcast was Hitler's speech during the 1935 Olympic opening in Berlin. This can be the first message aliens receive from Earth, so we should not panic thinking it is an alien endorsement stamp for the Nazi. If we had broadcast American Idol first, the alien may have sent their votes on crop circles. So, do I think it is an answer to our first TV broadcasting? Personally, I don't, because I think we have been on the alien radar long before 1935. It is more likely the crop circle maker trying to communicate with us using the symbol they showed to the Hindus long ago. Did you know another Hindu symbol of OM appeared on July 15, 2015? Since two Hindu symbols appeared in 2 consecutive crop circle seasons, I am sure there must be something important we need to pay attention to. But these 2 Hindu symbols led me to think of another recent crop circle, this famous Mothership crop circle. Some said the crop circle is too complicated to be man-made, but some say only one retired crop circle hoaxer can pull it off. Basically, it is a crop circle full of controversy. Is this crop circle a promotional piece with misplaced characters? Or it is the modern-day Rosetta Stone to crack alien languages? The reason I bring this crop circle up is because I found 2 characters in the August 12th crop circle that looked very much like the 2 Hindu symbols. As we know, writing can change over thousands of years. Who can say these are not the same characters? So what did the 20 symbols in that crop circle mean? Maybe only the artist who designed the Mothership Company logo knows. Maybe he can help us decode this message. Now I will share my decoding of the August 29th, 2016 crop circle with you. Please remember, you don't have to agree with me, but you should not attack me because I am willing to share my decoding. I hope I am wrong on this. The center of the crop looks like an ISIS symbol. I know it is not the ISIS terror group symbol, but the Egyptian goddess Isis symbol. But in 2015, several terror attacks happened and this symbol appeared in crop circles. So I'm pretty sure it means a big attack is bound to happen. And now look at the 3 sides. It looks like an airplane to me. Now look at this. Does it look like the emergency sliders off an airplane? And the medical cross nearby can symbolize an ambulance. So I will say it looks like a ISIS-involved attack on an airplane. But it can be an airport, a train station, or something like that. Maybe we will only know after the attack. The crop circle that appeared on September 2nd, 2016 in Norway is a collection of several circles. It is really hard to decode because it is too simple. However, it does look like an infinity sign. Maybe we don't have to worry about doomsday. Or it can mean the aliens are watching us with telescopes. Well, what do you think? This is Ken Peters. Thank you for watching.